Everything feels really fast now. I said that really fast, didn't I?
They definitely increased the comedy on this episode. Some lines get a chuckle out of me.
I still can't figure out how Ivor made the door close.
Maybe we should focus more on how it opens.
That's basically what I said.
And this dialogue is much better too.
If it becomes more of a thing, I'll tell everyone. But let me do it.
In character for Petra, she may be in pain, but she'd rather fight it off than make people stop and care for her. She doesn't like that kind of thing.
I just want to see it.
You can see it without touching.
Ugh, reminds me of when my dad would say, "Look but don't touch" when we enter a store. It didn't even have to be candy or toys. If I picked up a loaf of bread or a juicy juice jug, painful memories. Anyway.
We might end up digging until we hit bedrock. Guys, we're not really equipped for this.
Yeah, good point. Let's sit here and sing songs instead. First song is called How We Gave Up at the Finish Line Because of Lucas.
Raise your hands if you've got the hands.
Ha! That's extremely relatable. So you're telling me that you've never had a friend say something sarcastic to another friend and you try to continue that but only look like a fool? No? Love this ambience. The water dripping in the echoey tunnel. Ooh, the cinematography. I love how dizzy it makes you feel and how we go from their perspective to an entire machine.
This is a grinder!
Another Minecraft reference. Although this grinder's complexity and size might not be that possible in the real game, but redstone nerds and builders, give it a try.
There he is. He's right down.
Ugh, I thought I could grab that. And Axel to the rescue. Poor Lucas. Even Jesse falls on him.
I owe you. And if there ever comes a time when I can pay you back for that, I will pay it back. With interest.
You don't owe me anything.
Friendship. A dark and gloomy score that reflects the feeling of the dark and desolate in dimension.
It's a haunting of Enderman.
Suits it well.
At least we're alive and well.
Yeah.
Good writing. Show but don't tell how Lucas is on to Petra's sick behavior.
Just say the word, and I'll do it.
Everyone follow Lucas.
Giving your arrogant friend the lead. So, giving chances.
Nice moves back there, Lucas.
Compliments. This is what I imagined the end would look like if you decided to start respawning the Ender Dragon and make it more inhabitable. Minus a wool world, of course.
Really, I'm fine. I'm good. We can keep moving.
More show don't tell. Absolutely beautiful. The score is so nostalgic and the colors are very vibrant in contrast to the dark, gloomy end.
It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
That's my body, Axel.
Poor Lucas.
Could it be that he just missed home?
If you miss home, you go and visit. You don't build an exact replica.
Says a lot about both characters, both Lucas and Soren. Soren doesn't like people, and Lucas, we're about to find out.
Petra's wither sickness? It's because of me.
There's no way this is because of you.
If I hadn't choked, you would have been able to pull Petra out of that tractor beam sooner.
For all we know, Petra didn't get sick until way after that.
Maybe you're right.
And yes, Lucas hates feeling guilty. He's that kind of guy. And Axel definitely wasn't helping either.
Jesse? Do you think Soren is talking about them?
Ah, classic. Tampering with the shouldn't be tampered with. I mean, our world does it too. I'm not saying it was an experiment that caused the world crisis, but if it was, I wouldn't be surprised. Just disappointing in our mindset where we believe no consequences and nothing dangerous will happen if we try things like that. Ah yes, who doesn't love John Hodgman making noise into a mic?
A joke? Heck yeah, I'd like to hear a joke. Yeah. That is good. It's a little risque, but real good. Oh, you slay me, buddy.
I've got nothing to say. So... movements. It's so accurate.
You must be Soren.
Well, I am. But must I be? I'm not sure if I want to sometimes. Sometimes I'd prefer to be anything but Soren. Like a donkey, for example.
Yeah, you can tell he's been alone for a long time.
Don't you want to be a hero?
I've tried that already. The results were mixed.
Yep, that's foreshadowing.
I've always known they needed me, but I was never sure if they wanted me.
And this is why he ran away to the end, afraid of his friends and what they think of him. Hearing this gives him a little bit of hope.
Gabriel is your friend.
I don't know. Does he ever talk about me?
Sure.
What kinds of things do they say? Specifically. Give me an example.
That you were missed.
Further reproved by his questions.
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit, she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye, but that's a lie, so I say.
It's a bit random, but this song's pretty good.
One constant about Endermen is that they hate water.
Probably because if you go into spectator mode, spectator Enderman, the vision is inverted, making water look like lava.
We'll, all watch from here, then. Where it's safe.
That I roll.
Phew. Try not to die.
I love characters that lack self-awareness. Ooh, and that's creepy. Not only do their heads follow you, but their eyes too? Nope.
This guy's right in my face.
Jump Square works because we've seen this happen once and the Enderman did nothing. Here, it's a different story. And they somehow made Enderman more creepy? Yeah, since you can't set your spawn like normal Minecraft, coming up from the portal is fair. I really like how iron golems in this game are depicted as super soldiers. It's kind of cool. Aw, Ruben's adorable.
Oh, there you are.
So glad you could make it! Ha!
Yep, he regrets the past and doesn't want to confront them.
Soren?
It's him! It's you!
He even shamefully walks.
I insist.
I double insist.
I triple insist.
I insist 4 times.
Quadruple.
Know it all.
I've never found that insulting.
I bet you don't know what the 5th one is, though.
Quintuple. Alternatively, pentuple.
Petty arguments have been hit or miss, but I like this one because it's entertaining and in character for both. Oh no, why did they do this to me? I remember being so stressful, not only because I was a slow crafter, but when I was younger, I was terrified of the wither storm. Well, I should say more terrified back then because you'll see in a future video next month.
Yeah!
Teamwork.
I couldn't have done this without you guys. Any of it.
Oh, believe me, we're well aware. Thanks for saying it, though.
Thankfulness.
You fought valiantly, my friend.
You and I, both know my fight is over.
Stuff and nonsense. Stuff and nonsense. Save your strength, Eligard. We'll take care of this. We'll take care of you.
I have to say, John Hodgman really gives a performance that sounds like he has general concern for Elgato, or Magnus, depending on who you choose to take the armor from. I can just hear it in his voice.
Well, Soren, at least I finally got to be a real hero, right?
Ooh, foreshadowing? Despite their bickering, Magnus can humble himself. There's probably a lot of history we don't know about the Order of the Stone. Scratch that. There is a lot of history. But in this moment, he shows genuine concern.
Guys, over here!
And at this point, I was terrified. Some rough memories. Despite not remembering anything, Gabriel risks his life to save someone. He's probably more hero than any of the other members. I have to say, that's pretty cool. And yet terrifyingly annoying at the same time. I mean, it makes sense. The Wither Storm, after being blown up, was split into 3 parts, and since the command block coded it to, yeah, nerd stuff. Well, the last place you look. Not my favorite episode of the Wither Storm arc, but still pretty good. I love Soren in this episode. His voice actor really fits the persona of Soren. The human in dialogue is better compared to previous episodes. Though I wish we got a lot more, the character drama is decently done. Again, I wish we got more. So, that took me a long time to get out, because I've been editing other videos. But editing is all thanks to today's sponsor, Wondershare Filmora. Filmora is an editing software I've been using for over 2 years. I think people really sleep when it comes to editing. I highly suggest using it since it has a clean and navigational interface, which, by the way, you can customize, which is very useful. That easily allows you to add transitions, effects.
Bro, this is so nostalgic to look at.
I need some more food.
Titles with animations, and even music. You can even export files like MP3, GoPro, Cineform, which allows you to have a transparent background, and a GIF if you're that kind of person. Filmora is also coming out with tons of new features. The transparent background came out in a recent update, and I'm super excited to see what they do next with more editing features. So if you're interested in making great content, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, short films, or any other form of video creation, check the link in the description and the pinned comment to try Filmora out for yourself. If you need help, tips, or tutorials, I'll leave you a link to the official Wondershare Filmora YouTube channel. Thanks again Filmora for sponsoring this video.
Gary may seem scary, but he's a swell guy. Sally dilly-dallies, give her credit she tries. They might look the same to the untrained eye, but that's a lie, so I say. I can't say it. I haven't had luck with humans. They can be so unkind, but lend a hand to an ender man. Soon you'll find you have a friender man. As long as you never look them in the eye, you'll never have to say, oh, this is proving difficult. What's the end if not a new beginning? Sunset precedes sunrise, and so I say with tears in my eyes, farewell. What is it? Oh, the singing or the dancing? Oh, it's both, isn't it?